This screen you're holding, the one with all your friends on it, might be the loneliest place on Earth. It was designed to bring us closer, but it might be the very thing pushing you further away from real connection. We've never been more connected. We have hundreds, even thousands of friends at our fingertips. We can see what they're doing, where they're eating, who they're with, all in real time. So why are so many of us feeling lonelier than ever before? It's a huge, confusing contradiction, but it's not a coincidence. There are very specific psychological traps built into these platforms that are designed to hook us, and in the process, they can accidentally amplify our feelings of isolation. In this video, we're going to dive deep into exactly why this happens, and more importantly, we're going to give you a clear, practical guide on how to take back control and use these tools without letting them control you. The Great Disconnect, the promise versus the pain. Remember the dream of social media? It was a beautiful idea. Connect with your high school buddies who moved across the country, share baby photos with grandparents in another state. Find a whole community of people who are into the same weird niche hobbies that you are. And for some things, it's great. But for many of us, the daily reality of using these platforms feels very different from the dream. Instead of feeling a sense of community, we often end up feeling more alone. You close the app not feeling uplifted, but feeling a little bit empty, a little bit worse about your own life. You're not imagining it. Study after study has shown a link between high social media use and increased feelings of loneliness and depression. One major study from the University of Pennsylvania found that when students reduced their social media use, their feelings of loneliness actually went down. This shows a direct cause and effect relationship. It's not just in your head. The very tool that promises connection is often delivering a dose of isolation. Let's paint a picture. It's a Tuesday night, you're tired from work, you're sitting on your couch, maybe eating dinner alone. You feel that familiar pang of boredom and loneliness. So what do? You pick up your phone and open Instagram. And what's the first thing you see? A friend is on a beautiful beach in Bali, sipping a coconut. Another group of friends is out at a fancy restaurant, laughing and raising their glasses. Someone else just got a promotion, bought a new car, or got engaged. Everyone's life looks so bright, so full, so perfect. And your life? Well, it's just you, on your couch, with a half-eaten plate of leftovers. In that moment, the gap between their life and your life feels like a giant, uncrossable canyon. And the loneliness you were feeling just a minute ago, it just got 10 times heavier. This is the core of the problem. The 3 traps, why it makes you feel so alone. This feeling isn't an accident. It's a byproduct of how these platforms are designed. Let's break down the 3 main psychological traps that social media sets for our brains. Trap number 1, the unwinnable comparison game. The biggest trap is the comparison game, but it's not a fair game. It's completely rigged. Here's why. You are comparing your behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. Your behind the scenes, this is your real life. It's messy. It has good days and bad days. It has moments of joy, but also moments of boredom, insecurity, and doubt. It has laundry piles, bills to pay, and moments where you're just sitting on the couch feeling a bit lost. It's the full, unfiltered human experience. Their highlight reel, this is what people post on social media. It's not their real full life. It's a carefully selected, cropped and filtered version of their best moments. It's the vacation, not the 50 weeks of work it took to pay for it. It's the smiling couple photo, not the argument they had in the car on the way there. It's the promotion, not the years of stress and self-doubt it took to get it. Your brain doesn't automatically make this distinction. When you scroll, your mind instinctively compares your messy, real-life experience to their polished, perfect highlight reel. The result is always the same. You feel like you're losing. You feel like your life isn't as good, as exciting, or as meaningful as everyone else's. This constant feeling of not being enough is a direct pipeline to feeling isolated and alone. It makes you feel like you're on the outside of some big, happy party that everyone else was invited to. Trap number 2, the junk food of connection. Humans need real social connection like we need food and water. Real connection is about quality, not quantity. It involves vulnerability, empathy, being seen and heard, and sharing real experiences. It's that long phone call with a friend when you're having a bad day. It's laughing so hard with someone that you can't breathe. It's having someone show up for you when you need them. Social media offers something that looks like connection, but it's often just the junk food version. Likes, shares, and quick comments are the empty calories of social interaction. Getting a like on your photo gives your brain a tiny hit of dopamine, a feel-good chemical. It feels good for a second, so you keep coming back for more. But it's not real nourishment. It's superficial. It doesn't build a real bond. Having 50 people like your post doesn't feel as good as having one person text you to say, "Hey, I was thinking about you today. How are you doing?" The illusion of intimacy. You might feel like you know what's going on with your 500 friends because you see their posts, but seeing someone's highlight reel is not the same as being a part of their life. It creates a false sense of intimacy that can prevent us from doing the real work of maintaining friendships. We think, "Oh, I know what they're up to. I saw their post." So we don't bother to call, to text, to make a plan to see them in person. The time we spend passively scrolling through hundreds of acquaintances' lives is time we could be investing in the few deep, meaningful relationships that actually cure loneliness.
Trap number 3, the FOMO factory. FOMO, or the fear of missing out, isn't a new feeling, but social media has put it on steroids. It's the constant nagging anxiety that other people are having more fun, living better lives, and having more rewarding experiences than you are. The never-ending party. Before social media, if you weren't invited to a party, you probably wouldn't even know it happened. Now, you get to watch it unfold in real time from your couch, complete with photos and videos. This creates a constant sense of being left out. The anxiety paralysis. Here's the truly twisted part. FOMO doesn't necessarily motivate you to go out and do more. It can actually paralyze you. The anxiety of feeling like you're missing out can make you feel so bad about yourself and your current situation that you just retreat further. It can make you feel like any plan you might make won't be as good as the amazing things you're seeing online, so you don't even try. This creates a terrible feedback loop. You feel lonely, so you check social media to feel connected. You see all the things you're missing out on, which makes your FOMO and loneliness even worse. So you stay home and keep scrolling, digging yourself deeper into that hole. The climax, the moment you take back control. So, you're stuck in this cycle. You're comparing, you're scrolling, and you're feeling more alone than ever. It's easy to start thinking, what's wrong with me? Why can't I be happy like them? But here is the truth that will hopefully change everything for you. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not failing. You're a human being playing a game that is rigged against your well-being. The goal of these platforms is not your happiness. The goal is your attention. They are designed by some of the smartest people in the world to keep you scrolling for as long as possible. And the easiest way to do that is by tapping into your most basic, primal insecurities. Your fear of being left out, your desire for social validation, your tendency to compare yourself to others. The moment you realize this is the moment you can take your power back. It's not about your lack of willpower, it's about the platform's design. When you understand that you are being manipulated, you can stop blaming yourself and start making conscious choices about how you want to engage with these tools. You can change the game from one that uses you to one that you use.
The solution: how to use social media healthily. You don't necessarily have to delete all your accounts and go live in a cave. Social media can be a useful tool if you use it with intention. Here's how to do it. 1. Curate your feed like a garden. Your social media feed is the environment you choose to put your brain in. Right now, it might be full of weeds that are making you feel bad. It's time to do some gardening. The great unfollow. Go through your following list. Be ruthless. Ask yourself one simple question for each account. Does this person's content make me feel good about myself, or does it make me feel worse? Unfollow anyone who triggers feelings of envy, inadequacy, or anxiety. This includes influencers with impossibly perfect lives, celebrities, and even old friends whose posts consistently bring you down. Plant good seeds. Now, fill your feed with things that actually nourish you. Follow artists, writers, musicians, and thinkers who inspire you. Follow accounts about your hobbies, hiking, cooking, pottery, whatever you're into. Follow comedians who make you laugh. Create a feed that is a source of inspiration, education, and joy, not a source of comparison and despair. 2. Shift from passive consumer to active connector. Stop being a zombie scroller. Start using social media as an active tool to build real relationships. Make your interactions meaningful. Instead of just double tapping a photo, leave a genuine, specific comment. Instead of just watching someone's story, send them a direct message to ask a question about it. Turn a superficial interaction into a small moment of real connection. Use it as a bridge to the real world. This is the most important part. The ultimate goal of any online interaction should be to move it offline. See a friend post about a concert they went to? Text them and say, "That looked so fun. We should catch a show together soon." Use a Facebook group for your local hiking club to actually organize a hike. Use social media as a launchpad for real-life phone calls, video chats, and in-person hangouts, not as a substitute for them. 3. Create tech-free sanctuaries. Your brain needs a break. It needs time to exist in the real world without the constant input and comparison from the digital one. Bookend your day. Make the first hour after you wake up and the last hour before you go to sleep a no social media zone. This allows your brain to start the day on your own terms and to wind down peacefully without the anxiety-inducing glow of the screen. Schedule a digital detox. Pick one day a week or even just a few hours to completely disconnect. Put your phone away. Go for a walk. Read a book. Cook a meal. Pay attention to the world around you. You'll be amazed at how much calmer and more present you feel. This practice reminds your brain that there is a rich, beautiful life to be lived outside of the screen. Social media sold us a dream of connection, but for many, it delivered a reality of loneliness. It created a world of constant comparison, shallow interactions, and a gnawing fear of missing out. But it doesn't have to be this way. By understanding the psychological traps, you can sidestep them. By curating your feed, you can create a positive and inspiring online space. By using it as an active tool to foster real-world connection, you can make it serve you, not the other way around. And by carving out time to disconnect, you can rediscover the joy of your own life, unfiltered and unposted. You have the power to turn this tool from a source of your loneliness into a bridge to the genuine connection you deserve. If this video opened your eyes, subscribe to RainWish for more ways to protect your peace, and please give this video a like.